We have Ryan Follese on the line. Ryan, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Hey, Ryan, how you doing?
I'm doing great, man. How you doing?
I'm very excited to have you on air. Can't wait to get to talk to you. Can't wait for our fans to get to know you. So how about we start off with, how did you first get your start into music?
Man, I got my start. My dad got me my first acoustic guitar when I was around 11 or 12 years old, and I started writing songs, kind of like half songs when I was around that age and younger. And from there, I kind of did what any kid did, and I started a band. And my parents are both country music songwriters, and were always very encouraging of me pursuing music and doing this as a career. And I don't know the exact start because it always feels like I kind of was in it, but I started writing songs when I was around 11 or 12 years old.
Wow, that's impressive. And then, when you first got your start into music, you weren't actually in country music, right?
No, I wasn't. I was in a band for a long time called Hot Shell Ray.
Right. I was a huge fan of Hot Shell Ray. Actually, Tonight was one of my favorite songs growing up.
Oh, awesome, man. We're going to have to come out to a gig. We do a little bit of it live now. We do this kind of cool little rendition of it, so it'd be awesome to see out at one of the shows, sing along.
Yeah, actually, next Friday you'll be in Philadelphia. Our fans are excited. I'm excited to see you out there. Friday night, February 17th, at the TLA down on South Street. So how did you decide then to make the transition from Hot Shell Ray and pop rock music into country music?
Man, I wish that I could say I kind of, like, I was sitting around one day and I made the decision. I didn't really do that. I feel like it kind of chose me. I'm very close to my family, and it was a combination of being on the road for a long time, and all the songs I was writing, they were just coming out country and feeling like home. And I wrote this whole EP and a lot of this record with my family, with my parents, my brother, and another really close friend of ours. So I didn't really choose it. It kind of chose me, man, and I didn't want to fight my gut, fight where I felt like I belonged. I'm incredibly happy I decided to pursue this.
So a lot of your inspiration, did it come from your family and your friends?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, all this stuff that I write, no matter what these days, it's all stuff I've lived. It's all lived in type of material and lyrics and stuff like that. So I definitely drew a lot of inspiration from my parents. They're very motivational people.
Okay. And your self-titled EP had a great following. It had Float Your Boat, Put a Label on It, which both had great traction coming out in the country radio. Now, what is the hype like for your album to finally come out?
Man, I don't know, because I've lived with it now for a year. So I'm like, you do a lot of growing in a year, and I just started writing songs again. So I'm kind of itching to see if I can beat out the back half that I have for the record, because I definitely have enough material to put out a record. But as like any artist, some of it's feels maybe a little bit stale to me, or maybe like it either needs a facelift, or I'm always challenged to try to write something better. So in my brain right now, I'm kind of itching to get back in the studio and record some new stuff.
And what would be the perfect environment for you to write songs? I feel like somebody always have that one place that they would love to go write songs, or like an atmosphere that they need.
I like to be home, to be honest. I have a home studio there, and it's really, really relaxing, and there's not a lot of pressure, and the energy is really good in the room, and a lot of amazing songs have been written in the room that I write in, and that's definitely my comfortable, happy place when it comes to writing music.
And now you're on your Ones to Watch tour, which, congratulations, by the way. That is a huge accomplishment.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, we just talked to Michael Tyler last week. We've had Preston from Locash on the show last year, before he was in Philadelphia. What has it been playing with them?
Oh, man, it's just the coolest. It's like family, dude. It's like everybody is just so freaking nice and so cool, and I don't know. It's honestly, it's one of the most comfortable touring environments I've ever been in.
That's awesome. Now, next week, I understand it's not just Valentine's Day, which is, I guess, on Tuesday night, but it's also your birthday, right?
Yes, yeah. The day before the Philly show is going to be my birthday. I'm going to be celebrate my birthday in the air on the way to TLA, which I'm very excited about playing before, and I absolutely love that venue and love that area. So I'm hyped to be able to play the day after my birthday. But I'm really celebrating my birthday on the show today, to be honest.
Good. Well, my question is, what would your ideal, I guess, since it's so close, Valentine's Day or birthday be?
Man, Valentine's Day is not something that I am super into celebrating. I'm not into romance, not into treating the woman the way that she deserves to be treated. But I've just never been a huge Valentine's Day person, and so my girlfriend and I, the way that we celebrated it last year is we just got a nice bottle of wine and watched the entire season of House of Cards. And to me, that is that's just awesome. Just staying home, staying in, and kind of keeping it low key and romantic, and kind of celebrating the two together is really how I like to spend it.
So you're a Netflix and chill kind of guy.
Yeah, you could say that. Yeah, I'd wear the shirt.
Okay, what is the number one show that you have binged watch on Netflix?
Oh my gosh, definitely it's either House of Cards or man, what else did I watch? It wasn't on Netflix, but I just binge watched all of Mr. Robot, which was pretty intense. But I'm like that, man. I try not to watch too many shows because once I start one, I can't pull myself away. So I'll be sitting there for freaking 7-8 hours watching one show, and the whole day's gone. So I kind of space it out when I got some good downtime, some airport time.
Okay. So last question. I know you're busy. I know you have a show later tonight, so I'm going to keep this brief. Since we're in Philadelphia, and since you're coming to Philadelphia next week, how do you take your Philly cheesesteaks?
Oh man, you know what? I tend to. My rule for food, in general, is I tend to do it the way that it's recommended by the place that I'm at. So even if I don't like an ingredient, if I don't like pickles or I don't like something like that, I will at least try it or eat it the way that I'm told is the classic or best way to do it, because I believe that that's the way it was intended to be eaten.
So I guess cheese, onions, peppers?
Cheese, onions, peppers is usually what I'll do. I mean, it depends. I think I'm missing one of the classic places though. I haven't gone to get a Philly cheesesteak there. What are the three big ones?
So you got Pat's and Gino's. You have Tony Luke's.
I've been to Pat's and Gino's. I have not been to the other one.
Tony Luke's.
Yes.
Okay.
I've heard that that's a lot of people's favorites.
Yeah, that's actually a smaller, more of a not as touristy place, I would say. Because Pat's and Gino's, everybody knows about Pat's and Gino's, honestly.
Yeah.
You see it. It was in
the locals like that one a lot. Is the one you said before.
Yeah, and there's also a place down on South Street, which will obviously be there on Friday night, called Ishkabibbles, which I heard is a great place also to get a Philly cheesesteak. So you might have to stop by there after or before your show.
Well, I can guarantee you I'm going to be having a few drinks since it is going to be my birthday, and nothing goes better with a few drinks than an amazing Philly cheesesteak. So I'm probably going to have to do that.
Awesome. Well, we're going to have to toast you next Friday. I'll try and see. Well, obviously, I'll be there to see you. I hope all the listeners go out to see you. I'm sure you guys are going to have a packed house. It's going to be a great show. I'm really excited for it.
I appreciate you having me on, and I can't wait to see you out there, and I can't wait to see everybody out there rocking. It's a hell of a show, or a heck of a show, rather, my bad. And everybody come out and have a good time.
All right. Thanks a lot, Ryan.
All right, man. Thank you.